Okay. Well, we have the opportunity to be with Eddie Mustafa Muhammad. We talked to him the night that he was going into the Hall of Fame, Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame. Now that you have had a couple weeks, it's settled in with you a little bit.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm back to my old self again. And, when you have an overwhelming experience like I had a few weeks ago, being inducted into the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame, it was just overwhelming, and I couldn't help it. I had to let all my emotions out. And, I never cried in front of my kids. And, it was just crazy. It was crazy.
Well, it's a heck of an accomplishment. We said before we went on doing the interview to get in any Hall of Fame, and especially this is pretty prestigious. Nevada is a rich state in boxing history, and to be in there, you went in with you. That was some class, man. I mean, I don't want to leave people out, but Muhammad Ali, Marvin Hagler,
Felix Trinidad, Marco Antonio Barrera, the great Marvin Hagler. You can't get, without patting myself on the back, you couldn't get no bigger class than that.
I know. I wanted to get in that class, but they said I might have to wait a couple more years. But you'll be there to support me.
100%. You know that, Ron. I'll be there to support you. No problem.
I appreciate it. I want to talk a little bit about the card coming up now. Badou Jack, this guy is making some noise, and not only were you a former champion, but you've made a name for yourself as a trainer, and you're working with him. How are things going with Badou?
Things are going great. I mean, Badou, when I first got him, he was, I think he was 5-0, 4-0, but now he's 21-1 with about 13, 14 knockouts, and he's world champion. That's the main thing.
Well, that's something. It's like being in a Hall of Fame to some people to get a belt. You know what that's all about. And let me ask you a little bit about the main card, Floyd, and he's saying that this is going to be his last fight. I'll tell everybody. I mean, I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. Do you believe that this will be his last fight?
It all depends what he has left as far as outside of boxing. If he's busy outside of boxing, then it could be his last fight. But if it's not, then, listen, whatever it costs, they'll pay him money to make a comeback.
Oh, I'm sure. And he got that big magic number 50 coming up, too. I mean, you want to be 50-0, break Rocky Marciano was the 49. I think there's a lure of that, too.
Well, there's a lure of that also. But, it all depends on what Floyd wants to do. Like I said, he has an option to do just about anything he wants to do. He can go around and tour the world. It's on him.
This just hit me. I don't want to put you on the spot, but I will. We're talking about Marvin Hagler, Ray Leonard. You think that either one of those guys would have lost to a guy like Mayweather?
You know what? It all depends what weight they're coming in. Marvin was a big 60-pounder. Floyd, if you really take a good look at Floyd is a 40-pounder. Floyd is not that big and not that strong. But what he makes up for is that boxing intelligence. That's the intangibles. I mean, Ray Leonard, that would have been a great fight between him and Floyd because both of them have the same IQ and same intelligence in that ring.
Right. Well, my money's on Ray, but what am I going to say? I'm in Little Floyd's gym, so I got to give him some respect. If his era, he is the best. That's the way I look at it.
Well, 48 have tried, 48 have failed. So you got to give credit where credit is due.
Well, we're giving credit where credit is due, not only to Floyd, but to Eddie Mustafa Muhammad. We appreciate you taking the time, and one of the great champions in recent history, although time is moving on us, but...
I feel it.
All right. Well, you're looking good. I appreciate it.
Anytime, Ron. You know that.
Thank you, Eddie.
You got it.
All right, send it back to... I'll send it back to myself.